Yes, people. Hopefully you can all hear me nice and direct. Let me get up. It's time to be shameless again. And what I mean by that is that I've got some bold claims to make. And I'm ready to take on the chin. It's half the year's gone. And I think it's time to say, find out. We say, Mo.
Yeah. Welcome everybody to Never a Foul. I'm your boy Mo, and I'm here with Cass. Daps is joining us, and we're only here to talk about one thing. It is the Premier League. I can't wait. Actually, I can't wait for Tuesday. I just can't wait for any club competition, bro. I just can't wait for it. It's just for me. I miss club competition. Screw this World Cup. Yes, it had its upsets. Yes, it was okay. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We're waiting for City Liverpool. I'm waiting for Arsenal fall. I'm waiting for Arsenal fall.
I'm not.
Starting this
I'm waiting for Man United to beat Burnley. What are you on about? That's the top game, not Man City versus Liverpool when they play like... Well, you know what? I kind of feel sorry for Liverpool, you know. It's like a touch. I mean, they're going to have a fit... Most... Actually, you know what? When I'm deep in it, a lot of their players, yeah, like, a lot of them are fit.
Yeah.
You got your Mo Salah who's fit. Darwin Nunez, let me not get started on that boy. He's definitely fit. And they still all got like Miras, Haaland, and the rest of it. So, on that notice, it's like, they should have a full fit squad. I don't think Calvin Phillips, even him coming back, they can even put him, or Rodri. They got everybody. The only person they're not going to play is obviously Alvarez. Has Liverpool got any players that are in and about? They got the Argentinians, they got no French. They do, Canate, no Canate. Oh, and he's ill at the moment apparently with Varane.
The only thing is, Gabriel Jesus is injured, and we're about to see Arsenal. Unless they spend 100 on Vlahovic.
Did you just do 9/11?
No, don't go there.
Oh wow, Mo!
Don't
wow,
go
Mo!
there,
This is
man.
a new low.
Don't go there. But anyway, big up everybody in the comments. Big up everybody in the chat. Let's go through the chat cast and see who
100%.
is in the house with us. First of all, before we even came in, someone commented. I can get the comment. Sid is saying good night. Billy, it's up
like
there.
5-6 hours ahead of us. It's
Yes,
like 4 in the morning.
people is so close. Bailey saying like Yusuf is here. Darwin Nunez brace today. We're gonna talk about it. Darwin Nunez, who could not get a sniff at this World Cup. Monts LFC, another guy that supports Martial. United getting third or fourth. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the third or fourth.
That's tie in disguise, isn't it?
That's tie in disguise. Giovanni from Inter Worldwide, yo. I think you came into this channel and you liked how we talked. He always does.
Giovanni's, is it in a worldwide man?
Yeah, the guy that.
Oh, Giovanni was on
the New Yorker, the kid that.
Yeah.
Big up, man. Big up, man. Big up. I'm happy that you already. Oh my God, the comments. A lot of comments.
That's
Kuna Parallel is like, come on, Messi and co. I'm not here to talk about the World Cup. All I'm gonna say is allez la bleu. That's all I'm gonna. Bailey is here with us.
Oh, that's right.
D1 Melly, big up, bro.
Who said big up Kaz? Oh, big up Kuna. Yeah, big up, man.
Yes.
Daps is coming in literally 2 seconds, by the way.
Konati, that's it. That's the say. But anyway, people, let's get back to the show. Let me see how it works. Let's see. What are you guys saying about Arsenal? Is City gonna win? Cass, I know we're gonna wait for Daps to talk about City. So let's forget about City. Let's talk about United, okay? Let's talk about United. I want to see what you're going to say about United, to be honest. Here you go.
What else is there to say, man? I'll make the bold claims later in the show. That's all I can really say for you guys that are watching me right now. But, nah, Mo, we're in good spirits right now. Look, the whole takeover is definitely happening. The manager said it. So that's one plus. Something's going to get done at some point in time, whether we like it or not, whether you're a hater or not, or whatever. But it's just like, it's going to happen. So, on that notice, I'm happy there. Obviously, the Sancho thing I can't speak on too much. I know a lot more than what you guys think, so I won't say nothing there. it's private. Also on top of that with Man United, like everyone's in decent form, man. Rand's back, Lissandro, you know, World Cup best centre back duo in the league.
Let me do my
all
piece
of that,
about
man.
Lissandro
What?
Varane. Hear me out. The best centre back in the league, Mr. Saliba, got pity minutes in the third game. Okay, that's what we call it. Got pity minutes in the third game, right? But Lisandro Martinez, the shorty, coming to every time the Argentinian manager Scaloni is asking for help, he turns to Lisandro. Come here, boy. Help me win this game. Defend well. The guy, I was wrong. He's an absolute monster, to be honest. Aggression, everything. And Varane, I can't talk enough about this guy. Champions League winner, World Cup winner. He's about to win a World Cup with his nation.
You mean about?
He is gonna win a World Cup. Is that what? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, that's not happening.
It's not happening.
No, because this is where I get my partner in crime for just one game. When Lissandro will pick up his feet, I get it. He hasn't started a lot over. He hasn't started a lot over Romero and Otamendi. He's played his part though.
Do you know what? Mo creates an agenda. No, I reckon he creates like 4 agendas per show. Like today, just decided, right, Varane. I'm just going to say, is it Varane you're talking?
Saliba, I'm talking about Saliba.
Yeah.
It's just an agenda, but Saliba.
We'll switch City in a minute. But, hi everyone.
Bro, listen.
Domestic football is coming home.
Listen, it's coming on.
Literally.
Listen, Saliba though, dude, I got this headache from the beginning of the season about Saliba is the best centre back. He's the best centre back in the world. It's not only the best centre back in the Premier League. They were talking about the best centre back in the world.
Oh no, I had that on holiday. Whole time Mario Yosef telling me that it's mad right now that the best centre back in the Premier League is not starting.
On form, he's the best, but now
you can put for me,
can't do that, no.
I'll be 100 Cass. You keep saying the best centre back partnership.
Yeah, of course.
That's on form right now.
Yeah, but even that partnership on Gabriel and as much of a bozo he is, that's bro. It's like him and Saliba have been working.
I have
very
my
well.
opinions. I'm just saying the same way they're talking about Saliba is exactly the same as you're talking about the
Sandro Varane. Yeah, of course.
The vegan and Varane.
Yeah.
The double V's.
Okay, tell the people about the news that Varane and Varane and what's the other guys? Konate, they are ill.
Apparently,
that's been going around the French team. There's an illness
all around the whole World Cup squad because apparently it's not down to just illness. Apparently it's actually
to do 2 years ago it'd be COVID.
Air conditioning. Apparently it's the air conditioning that's making them ill. That's not the first one. Remember Anthony came out of it first, and then a lot of players started getting ill.
So aircon, like I know this, yeah. If aircon does give you a sore throat if you have it on constantly, like when we go away, yeah. Like abroad, especially if you're staying in.
Do you think because these players are not used to aircon?
Maybe.
Living in England.
I'm sure there's scientific reasons behind it, but listen, domestic football is back. You just said you've been getting a headache about Saliba. Now let's be clear, we've been getting a headache off of Arsenal fans, and I cannot fucking wait for this season to start back up now, and you know they're 5 points clear. They've been reminding us, yeah. I wanted 9 or 12 points clear to catch up with the fuckers, but
Daps, I want you to tell the people why you think City are going to win the league and why Arsenal are going to fall.
I told you the other day. I can't remember what were my reasons. There's a million reasons.
I
I said it the other day. Look, it's very simple, yeah. They haven't got the minerals, bro. Like
the Johnny minerals.
The ones that have the minerals. Jesus has got the minerals. Well, he's out now.
Yeah,
he's out. You know. They have a very, very good starting 11, right? The fact is, every club gets injuries, and the minute 1 or 2 changes get made to that Arsenal team. But do you know what? I'm going to be honest. That's talking about Arsenal. The reason they're not going to win the league is very simple.
Go on.
Manchester City, Pep Guardiola. That's it.
I want to have a show with you or someone from Liverpool, especially, to explain to them why I think that Pep Guardiola is the best, let's say, league manager in the history of football.
League manager. It's good. It's fair you say that.
Because he adapts. No, you know it's because...
No, it's the other way. Because No. Me and Daps talked about this. He doesn't adapt, but he has the best system ever in football.
He
A little
have
bit.
to adapt.
Not much.
You know what? You have to adapt.
No, but you know what? Hold on. Do you know how he adapts? See, you're talking about systems, but there's things I've seen from Pep that are away from the pitch. Right, how he adapts, and it's very important. Like, for example, last season when he went to Anfield, and for the first 20 minutes, instead of playing the usual football City played, we kept turning round and just passing the ball backwards to nullify Anfield. Right now, that's because
how. But that's your system.
No, bro. No. Mo, you know what? After this, we'll watch it. Yeah, it's very easy to say, "Oh, well, that's basically the system." No, we don't, bro. It's not too often the way I'm seeing players starting to advance and just literally for no reason, no one in front of them. Oh yeah, I remember what Pep said. Turn round, pass the ball back. The more and more he was doing that, the more Anfield was getting more on edge, right? And it's because he's been in this season for so long. He knows that the one time we've won at Anfield was when there were no fans there, right? So he realised, you know what, we can't rile them up. So this time, remember this season where we turned around and did something to the Liverpool fans? Don't do that, not at Anfield, bro, because they'll get louder. Things like that. Other things like the press, not letting the press get on top of him no more. Little things away from the pitch. He's growing with the Premier League. System thing is always going to be there, but now he's got more tools in his box.
System is not bad. System is the
System's
greatest
fine.
thing
I'm
about
not knocking
football.
the system, but
If a coach can have a system that win against most of the teams, this is the ultimate
I'm
goal.
not knocking the system thing.
Yeah.
100%. Me and Cass keep saying this. All of a sudden, it's mad. It's like back in the day, who was the biggest club didn't matter. It was who was winning. Now it's apparently who's the biggest club. How much was spent didn't matter. Well, now it does, right? And now all of a sudden, like just to get City now, it's like, well, fuck it. Let's just say that you're a system team. Okay, cool.
That's great.
And we were
I wish I can be a system team and win everything.
And we're a team that's winning everything. And then, system plays. Listen, no one goes into football and goes, right, am I going to be a system player or am I going to be, I don't even know what the opposite to a system
You know what the
player
maddest thing is?
Managers turn good players
You know
into
what the
systems.
maddest thing is? Football's always been about the manager's system, though. It's only because it's got a little
Conte
bit more tactical.
is a system manager. He
Bro,
has one
it's a way
system.
to,
It works
it's a way,
Ferguson.
bro, I'm telling
Ten
you,
Hag,
it's a way to slag off City.
The
It's a new
ultimate
thing.
goal for Ten Hag is to create a system for Man United. What is called a footprint
There's only
that
one-
will always be there. He wants to win with his style.
Yeah, but
he doesn't want to adapt every game.
There's only one manager that I can say that doesn't really have a system and it's more freestyle, free-flowing football. Ancelotti. That's the way he plays, bro.
That's why he sucks
He
in the league.
adapts.
So.
He adapts.
Hold on. That's why he sucks in the league. All this career, 5 leagues. And how many great team he managed?
Who's better, Conte or Ancelotti?
Ancelotti, of course.
Good. I'm glad you said that.
But hear me out.
No, but honestly, the
But
system
based on
thing
the history,
is
so let's
another thing.
So let me tell you,
slag off
who's
City.
better, Ancelotti or Pep?
It comes with the territory.
Let me ask you. It's okay. Let's talk
No,
about
that's
the.
a really
I'm gonna
good
tell you
question.
something.
No, that's a really
If
good
you
question.
want to win a league, who would you hire? Conte or Ancelotti? You would hire Conte. You'd hire Pep. If you want to win the Champions League, if you want to win the
You
cup,
didn't give me a chance to answer that. You just
No.
answered it yourself.
and that's my opinion. I'm just telling you. You can say your opinion.
No, it's fine.
Okay? If I want to win the league,
You're my
100%,
naughtiness now.
I am gonna absolutely 100% hire Pep Guardiola number 1, Jurgen Klopp number 2.
Oh, hold on. You just said if you wanted to win a league, who would you hire? Ancelotti. Sorry, Pep.
Ancelotti. No, I said Ancelotti or Conte, and I answered Conte.
Right, then
If
you
I want to
said-
win the Champions League,
No,
I'm gonna
hold
hire
on. Then you
Ancelotti.
said, I believe you then said, if you wanted to win the league, who would you hire, Pep or
No,
Conte?
I said number 1 is
You did
Pep.
say Pep or Conte, didn't you?
No. I said Pep, and then,
I wouldn't hire Conte to win in Europe either.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Ancelotti is great in reading individual games. That's why he's one of the best. How many Champions League finals?
I'll be honest with you. When you said Ancelotti or Pep, forget what you just put in about the league or Champions League. It's a debate full stop, bro. Ancelotti is fucking...
But he's terrible in the league.
Well, he's been winning leagues
He's
last
won league, bro.
couple seasons, though.
He won 5 leagues in his history. He has been coaching since '96.
Bro, I'm not being funny.
Great
It's
team.
a very good
He coached-
conversation.
Great teams. He had one of the best Milan teams ever. He didn't win the league.
Yeah,
He won the Champions League twice and reached the 3rd final and lost.
But anyway,
That's
back
the-
to
anyway, back to the Premier League. Let me get through the comments. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what the people are saying, because I'm sorry, I know we got to the talk and we didn't. Has anybody noticed a lot of French players are mysteriously falling sick? We just talked about that. France to win the World Cup, D1. I know you
Nah,
hate for
man.
Messi like me. Konati is the man. LFC Rico is saying, who's better for Arsenal? Torres who?
Ferran Torres?
What?
Ferran Torres. Abdallah.
Nah,
Abdallah.
hold on.
You
Read that
mean
again.
Ferran Torres?
Hold on, what does it say?
It says, who's better for Arsenal? Torres, Felix, or Kudus? To
No,
replace
so they're talking about, Brian.
Ferran Torres.
Definitely not Ferran Torres, man.
I said...
Definitely not Ferran Torres.
I actually... No, we're not deep. I think it's Kudus, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's more like for like Jesus, but I wouldn't say Felix, but Kudus would be a lot cheaper.
Yeah, a lot cheaper.
The apps is in a Christmas mood. Okay, so Thunder Road, I love this comment. It's so funny. You can read it.
I can hear your laughter.
Arsenal. Oh, you've made it quite big, so I can actually. Arsenal at Oxygen on these YouTube football channels. Can't stop talking about us. Now, you know what, bro? Like,
We have to stop here.
no.
We have to stop
No,
and give it.
but the fact is, yes, we will talk on you. Congratulations, you are officially in the title race, yeah? And listen, there's
No,
a lot
they're
of...
not.
They are,
Oh,
bro.
they are. Come on. Oh my god.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
They are.
Because you know what it is? You know what it is, yeah?
They are.
I'll always be shameless. If it was my team, I'll be screaming it from the top of my
Well, they are in the
fucking
title
mouth.
race. You've got to give it to
No.
them.
They're in they're contending at the
They
moment,
are
but
in
it's
the
not a
title
race. It's
Oh,
not.
yeah,
They're racing
yeah,
for
yeah.
it. Don't get me wrong.
How many
Listen,
points ahead of
it's
you?
not a race, bro. It's hardly a race when
It's
it's hardly a race, yeah, when half the league's only just been done, bro. It's your contending.
It's not half the league.
You're in
Bro,
contention.
It's not even half the league.
It's
It's not even half the league.
it's just
14
over,
games.
Bro, it's
But they
just
done well
over a
to get what they
third.
want.
Yes.
It's just over a third.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
they are in it, bro. They are in
No,
it.
but there's a
They are in
race.
it.
But the race comes when. Do you not call it more of a race when it comes near to the end of the race? Like,
No, that's business end of the season. It's not the business end.
yeah, but that's what
Listen,
I'm talking about.
listen.
From Feb and that.
Cass, we want to put them in this race, yeah? You are in a race, and also there's a lot of you fuckers, yeah? You're loud as shit. So we are going to talk on you.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to talk on you. Listen, there's no one. Who else am I going to talk on? Until the Champions League gets popping again, I'm going to talk on
I'm
you.
gonna say it right now for everyone to hear. Yeah.
Hold on.
Watch this table get flipped on its fucking head before you know it.
I'm going to talk about this, but I want to get this comment to Daps.
No, it's not just by any team. I'm
Oh,
not
I
going
thought
to
you
pick
meant
any
this
team.
table.
No.
What's going on?
No. I'm talking about the Premier. Oh, of course not, man. This is your yard. Then.
I'm thinking. I thought you were going to say that when Arsenal win it, I'm going to fucking be going livid or something.
I mean, I probably would. But what's it called? And I'll probably pay for it and clean it up. But
Also, I'll be flipping it with you.
no. But what I'm trying to get is like
He doesn't like
there's
the
so
table.
much unexpected. No, there's
He doesn't like the table.
the Premier League.
Table's staying. He's not.
Yeah, that's right. You want me to stay?
Yeah, I do. Go on.
The Premier League is always very unpredictable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
What?
It's always unpredictable.
What do you mean? It's very predictable.
No,
City win the league.
That's different. That's
It's
a.
very predictable.
No,
City
no.
win the league.
See, this is what I mean. It's
How is that unpredictable? You won it 4,
No,
and
no,
the only time Liverpool won it was
no.
COVID
See,
year.
All right, no, cool.
Okay, I'll City the Premier League, bro.
There's other teams.
No, but
right?
I'm talking
You know
about
what's predictable?
Hold on. Before.
Explain more.
No,
Maybe explain more.
So after 25 games, who's Tottenham or Arsenal? Who's finishing the top 4?
It was Arsenal.
There we go.
Ah, but if you say about that, but you talk about the title race or the whole thing?
The whole league.
You said
The whole
league.
league,
No.
bro. Before you know, it's like if you're gonna talk about predictable, more predictable is Bundesliga, bro. That's predictable. The
But
Premier
not
League.
really. The top 4. If
But
you're gonna
any-
take it the same, it's the same. But
Okay, anyways, the Premier League is always unpredictable because when it comes to other
I'm
teams,
waiting for it. I'm
when
waiting
it comes
for
to when it comes to other teams other than City, yeah, you could be second or third, bro, but then they might be in 7th before you know it.
So
I'm just saying the table itself can get flipped on its head before
Yeah,
you know
100,
it. The
100.
point difference isn't as massive as
No,
you
5
think it
points.
is.
It's not. It's 15 points.
no,
Bro.
5 points.
Do you know what it is?
He's talking about top
I-
4.
No,
Oh.
I'm talking about the whole league in itself.
He's
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
top 4. It's
What I'm trying to
stupid.
get. What I'm trying to get. at
Hold
here,
on,
Daps.
hold on. Newcastle last season.
What I'm trying to get at
Can
that. That's
someone do that?
Yo, one sec. How easy is to lose 3 games on a bounce
Yeah.
when you're not City, by the way, or a Liverpool that was well, they currently are the way they are, but Liverpool before. Now Liverpool aren't, and even City at the moment has its drop. How many easy is to drop
Let's
points?
be real. Let's be
How
real.
easy is to drop points in 3
Yeah,
games?
of course it is. But
Just
let's
like that.
Let's be real.
Just like
the
that.
Premier League has just had a reset button, right?
Yes.
All form. Grealish was in great form before we went off to the World Cup. Now he hasn't played that much for England. We don't know what's going to happen. Darwin Nunez. People were saying Darwin Nunez was getting the Golden Boot. Like, and anyone that said no one said that, listen, go and watch one of the last episodes.
Or
of,
wait,
of,
which one? The World Cup? The World Cup or the Premier League?
Hold on. No, the World Cup. Right. So, and anyone
For
that's
real,
doubting
bro?
me, hold on,
This
let me
is
finish.
really-
Guys, let me finish.
This is
Anyone
real.
that's doubting me and saying, Daps, you're talking shit, go and check
Change
one
his
of the
camera.
last Premier League panel on Coppish, yeah? And whoever was hosting it from Coppish, I think it was Matt, could be wrong, and Gunnar Lee were both saying that they saw Darwin Nunez was going to get the Golden Boot at the World Cup, right? And he was getting some form together. That's out the window now.
I think I predicted him to get Darwin Nunez. I think I predicted him to get what? I think I said about 12 goals this season.
Bro,
And that's okay.
He got rest time. That's what he got.
That's okay to get 12. That's okay to get 12. But it is what it is. Comes to the territory. Liverpool
So
fans.
everything's reset.
That's why. This is why.
Right, hold on. Let me answer this question.
This is why they're looking at Kudus and other strikers.
Yeah, kudos for that. Right. It's Joseph, isn't it?
Yes.
Listen, Joseph. Yeah, the last time we beat you without fans there at your ground, yeah, was I don't know, bro. To be frank with you, it was a long time ago.
COVID.
And that was
with
that
fans.
was with fans.
I think it was 2006.
It was a long time ago. And Joseph, if you want to put that in your trophy cabinet, absolutely no problem, bro. So while we haven't been beating you at your ground, we've been drawing with you and whatever, yeah, we've been winning leagues that you haven't been winning. So if you want to take that, absolutely no problem. Enjoy your 1 point and no league. We'll take the league. Cheers.
Yeah. Go ahead. Anyway, you want to go through the comments or talk a bit before we
Yeah, let's see
Go
what
through the
sort of
comments.
more people have to say.
Let's speak to these. We haven't spoke to a lot of them for a long time, so let's speak to them.
Yeah. Let's answer some comments. I remember when they said upemacano is better than Konate. Rico is
Let's be clear. Konate's been good, man.
I'll be real. Do you know how old upemacano is though? Young, bro.
I'm sorry, that name just throws me. I always think of a supermarket in like a certain area, Upper and Lower Meccano or something.
DWTT welcome Jacobs Pep better than Ancelotti.
Look, what I would say is it's a conversation because Ancelotti. I don't want to disrespect Ancelotti, man. He's a fucking sensation.
see,
Claire needs your pajamas.
Upemacano. You know what the maddest thing is, yeah? Upemacano, even at Leipzig, wasn't even rated the best defender. Konate was.
It's kind of mad. Can I ask you guys a question
He's
right
young.
now?
Go on. Well, you can't.
If Laporte hadn't made the decision to go to Spain, do you think he'd get in the France team yet?
He would.
On the left, he would, wouldn't he? Now
They
We
would.
know
They
who's gonna
could.
drop.
Wait, what happened to Kimpembe?
Saliba wasn't gonna go to the World Cup.
If Laporte,
If Laporte was
I was having
playing,
this
it
conversation
was
with
gonna be
Mario, and Mario even
upemacano,
said it. He'd get in there.
Varane, Konate.
Who was it before that was keeping him out?
Langley, innit?
It was Langley, yeah.
The left-sided, yeah.
Left-sided.
Right.
Langley,
Okay. Yeah. But
Anyway, they are linked with Ferran Torres. Yeah, that's Arsenal.
Yeah, I was
kind of
I mean,
weird though.
Weird one, bro.
What a very weird.
do you know what I'm
one.
intrigued at mostly is one, how much they
Cheap.
would be paid.
They paid 50 million for
No,
him.
so
didn't
one,
they?
how much they'd be paying for him, and
Ah.
two, if we have a sell-on clause, right?
Why would you wanna
But
go
I
Barcelona?
just don't. I'll be honest. Any
not
Arsenal fans that are watching this, if you want my opinion on Ferran Torres, I was excited when he joined us because I was looking at him as a winger and he looked very exciting as a winger. Playing through the middle, for me, he was like, although he was scoring goals, he looked a little weak,
Limited, didn't it?
and he was that one player that just. Whereas you probably say Haaland maybe doesn't fit in with the City mould, right? But he's scoring so much that it's fine. Whereas with Ferran Torres, it was like you just don't fit in.
He's not good enough.
Yeah, ultimately, listen,
He's not
he
good
left
enough,
City
I'm
to
sorry.
go to
He's
Barcelona.
not good.
Arsenal, if you sign players like Ferran Torres, yeah, that is another reason you're not going to win the Premier League.
It's
You're
not bad
buying-
depth. It's not bad depth though, if I'm being
No,
honest.
it's not bad depth, but it's not going to carry them over the line without Jesus.
No, Ferran Torres and
He ain't going to chase the ball down like Jesus.
What's the difference?
He's not won leagues like Jesus. He left City before he got a medal, bro.
Yeah, I
Might
don't
got a
know.
medal the season before. No, because the season.
Whoever they do get for Jesus
I
is
got
not going to be
medal
the same
this
as
season, like
Jesus anyway.
Why? I think Ferran Torres is irrelevant.
He's not level.
He's
not
really irrelevant.
Not compared
As
to
a
João
player.
Felix.
If I thought-
Yeah, exactly.
I
Sancho
thought-
Felix will talk.
I thought.
Go for Ferran Torres. Don't come
With
talk to me.
Arteta's tactics though, I'd think why not put Emil Smith Rowe in the Jesus role and then get a left winger that can cover? That would make more
So,
sense. to
can
me.
I just say one more thing on Ferran Torres? Do you know one of the reasons why I think also Arteta would not sign Ferran Torres? The fact that Pep let him go. He'd be like, he knows Pep, bro. They are very similar. They want a certain mentality, and he'll be looking at that going. He might even say, "Why do you let?" Now they probably don't speak like that no more. But
Would
he's
you
not.
sign Enzo Fernandez in January or would you wait for Jude at your respective club?
I'd rather Enzo. I don't want Jude personally because we don't need him.
Bro, listen,
It's
I
totally
don't really.
different players.
That's
It's
what
kind of weird.
I was gonna say. So
They're
Enzo.
very different.
So
players.
Enzo Fernandez in Argentina when he was playing at River Plate, he was more the advanced box to box. Bro, he scored goals galore in midfield. But as he's coming to elite football now, he's dropping.
DM.
He's dropping
The
deeper.
proper DM.
He's dropping deeper that can do a box to box role, bro.
But-
That's the difference. Jude is finding out that he's not a deep player. He's more better and efficient when he's up there. That's why for me, if he's signed for Man United right now, he'd be looked at as a luxury player because we don't have a system built for him.
And for me, I'll be
Enzo
honest.
Fernandez is
If
more
I had to
like,
pick between the two of them, I'd pick Jude just to piss Liverpool off.
Yeah, but he will suit you lot.
One of
You've
City's
got
Jude
the
does
Rodri.
suit us.
You got the Rodri. You can keep the things.
What's
ticking.
that?
One is City's Prem, was in COVID year. No, it didn't happen.
No. That was
That's
your.
absolutely wrong.
That was yours. That was
At
in
least
COVID year.
the
But
season.
either way, do you know what? You'll never find me saying that I disrespect Liverpool's COVID trophy because you won it kind of before COVID started. So you won that fair and square. You're talking.
The
Yeah,
trophy.
but I don't call it that. You're talking to the wrong fan if you think that, like, you won a Premier League.
Do you know why I call it
fair
the
and
COVID
square.
Is this a new?
Yes, best you ever had.
Best
Yeah,
you-
with the Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
So Man City are the best club in the world. People will hate it. It's expected.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Simple as that. And this is what I'm
That's
saying
why
about
I'm
the
so
whole
minded.
system thing. It is literally, it's become, because people are saying Pep's a system manager, we're just going to now
Oh, wait,
act
wait,
like
wait, wait, wait,
systems are
hold
bad.
on. So when it comes to friendlies and everything, when we beat them in 4-1, it's all
He
friendly
is great
friendly.
in friendlies, man.
And by the way,
he's great in
who?
community
Darwin
shields and
Nunez.
friendlies.
Who?
Darwin Nunez. He is the world's top scorer in friendly games.
No,
Okay,
sorry, no,
actually
it
still
isn't. No, it isn't.
Yes.
Let me correct you there. Pele is. Because he counts his goals towards his chart for
Listen.
goal scorer.
Listen, let's be clear.
There you go.
I'm not even, again,
Why you're defending Darwin Nunez?
Because it's true.
I'm not
It's fit.
I'm not going at Darwin Nunez.
Darwin
right?
Nunez. No
Darwin.
Nunez.
I'm not going at
No
Darwin
win
Nunez.
Nunez.
I'm kind of just putting the facts out there. That
Yeah.
certain man thought he was going to be top goal scorer in this tournament.
Yeah, can I say
That's what I'm
something? Can I say something as well? Arsenal fans, I came across a fact today. I don't know what camera. I think it's this camera right now. Let me tell you for free. No, you're not the only team in England that's ever been unbeaten. Preston North End were the first team to go
Your eyes
unbeaten.
lit up when you
So-
read that.
I'm gonna give you.
When you talk about Invincibles Premier League, don't want to hear about that shit. Preston North End done it first. You hear me? So don't give me that shit no more. I don't give a fuck about it. You done it second, not first. All right? That's that. And you're not finishing second anymore. You're finishing third.
I think they finished second still. I did.
You should know. You should know yourself.
No,
bro.
actually, Liverpool still aren't.
You know what's so mad about this? This is what I say. One player can fuck up your whole system, yeah, massively, bro. Cristiano Ronaldo comes into Man United, yeah, fucks up the system of Ten Hag and the way you want to play. It's evident. You don't have a certain player, that's it, when you're limited in your squad. Right now, Arsenal's squad is limited. Don't give me, bruv. Emil Smith fucking Rowe's going to come in and change the fucking game when you play his name. And also, fucking Eddie Nketiah, your 140 grand a week fucking striker, number 14 or whatever he is, ain't doing shit. And there's a certain reason why at the end of before the World Cup, they were booing him, bruv. Because online. There's a reason for that. You know, I love this because you know what it is? I can't wait. I just can't wait. They might get the first win against whoever they got when they come back, but watch it crawl down. And you know what? You're going to come back down to our level again. And that's, unfortunately, that is my level right now. Reality is here with me. And that's it. And that's why we're finishing top 4 this season.
Is this a new subscriber? Austin.
Austin Spalletta.
Yeah. Umtiti, he's saying, remember Umtiti in France 2000?
Oh, yeah.
Samuel
Lots World Cup.
Ingram. Yeah, Umtiti was great before he got injured and then his career was done, was over.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, Ferran Torres was average for City, flopped so many chances.
I like that name. Humongous, I like that.
Humongous, yes. Samuel Ingram said Manchester United should still don't even
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
And Fred, Harry
100%.
Maguire, Scott McTominay, Victor Lindelof.
McTominay won't go nowhere.
McTominay, no.
No, what do you mean no?
Like, then you're not going to
No,
sell him.
Lindelof
You're not
will
going to let him
Huh?
go.
Do you reckon Lindelof will go?
I think it's time for him to move on, bro.
But you can't.
But I wouldn't say- I wouldn't-
Hold on. But let's deep this and
He's
read
got his
what it
contract's
said.
running out, innit?
Let's read what my guy said.
Should say.
Harry Maguire and Lindelof. You can't sell them both.
Yeah, I think we can.
Can't say-
No, you know why? I know Harry Maguire is definitely. Bro,
Bro, Varane's going to pick up an injury this season.
no. I don't
Right
think he means
after
in
the
January.
World Cup.
I don't
You
think.
know that, right?
I don't think he means in January. I think he means in the summer. You can't get rid of all them in. The
Yeah, but are you going to hurt? Are you going to
Well,
like
so-
get
so-
two centre
alright, let me-
backs?
Certain
Fred-
man
It
after the
doesn't.
World
Are you
Cup.
going to
I
get
want
two
to-
centre backs?
Fred and Lindelof's contract's running out, by the way. Let me tell you that. I would keep Lindelof, but on a contract of keeping him for a 4-year deal, I wouldn't want him
No,
personally.
I hear you.
So,
But bro,
I'm-
who's your cover if you get rid of both of them?
Not right now. Yeah, no one.
No,
Yes,
in the
you can't sell
summer.
both
Phil
of them.
Jones.
You're going to get two centre backs in the summer.
Listen. I'll
Listen.
still say Phil Jones was your best defender last season.
What, for Wolves?
Yeah,
Against Wolves,
yeah,
that was
against
a
Wolves.
that was
He was solid. He was
sensational. That was sensational. Anyways, no.
Hold
In
tight,
the summer,
Phil Jones.
I would actually bring it. So I would bring in a youngster this time as a 4th choice. We don't have the luxury of getting bad boy centre backs, bro. Mengi's been there. He's been playing football, and he's a decent footballer. His name's Ted Mengi.
I thought you said Mendy. I was going to say you can have
He's
him
at
if you
Derby
want,
when he
bro.
helped Rooney and everything. He's had exposure and he's around the club and he's got a good character.
Who's that fullback you've got?
But
That's fucking naughty. You got a fullback who was out on loan last season.
Oh, Ethan Laird.
Might have been him.
Yeah, MK Dons, Swansea, all that. Yeah. I want him back.
Yeah.
There's no point getting another right back because I want him because 1, he's English. as far as I know, anyways. He's English on what he said, and then also he's one of the youngsters, bro. It's like you got your Rico Lewis. That's how I feel about Ethan Laird, bro. Because I know he's got talent. The only thing that's holding him was his injuries, and that's why everyone's like, he's injured. But he ain't been injured this season. He for QPR this season, he's on fire again.
Can I ask you a question
Too good for that level.
about? Because obviously you've got Ten Hag, and we're talking on systems. Ten Hag is gonna come in
And get us top 4.
Yes, do you know what? I think there's a chance. I'll put this out there. Here's another statement for me. I've said it to both of you. Chelsea finished no higher than 7th.
If it continues,
Chelsea finished no higher than 7th, right? The top 4,
as it currently
Arsenal, City, Liverpool, for me, them 3 are going to be nailed on, right? The 4th place is between Newcastle, United, and Tottenham. And if I was a betting man, I would actually go with United or Newcastle before Tottenham and Chelsea.
You're very confident on Newcastle, isn't it?
Bro, consistent. I've been consistent.
This break, but now there's a reset. This break could as much.
Remember, bro, they now have St. Maximum and Isaac.
And probably a fit Callum Wilson.
Yeah. And signings.
See you. That's what I was going to say. Chelsea are 100% going to make signings in January. As
yeah,
well.
but they have to. Broge is out, right, for the rest of the season.
Oh, that's another striker coming in. Then.
Oh, 100%.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
No, isn't it Ronaldo's training with
Real Madrid, but he's not going to Real Madrid. We know that for a fact. But anyway, some comments I want to talk about. Sancho to Arsenal.
What? No. He ain't going nowhere, bro.
He in.
If you want a full cut 70 million to pay for him back, I will happily sell him.
It's not the right club for him neither, if he wants to leave.
Like, I mean, I think he can take down a spot somewhere there. I think Arteta can find a place for him, and he's definitely got the ability.
Not the right club though,
but
bro. He can't. I'm sorry. If
they got inside wingers, bro.
If he was not just that, bro. But if he wants to leave Man United right now, firstly, I think that wouldn't be a good move because I think he is at the right place. He's with a manager that will, work with him, and he's with a system that I think can work for him as well. Yeah,
it's just him.
Eventually, if it's a mental health issue and it's the pressure, don't leave Man United and go to fucking Arsenal, right? When they're in a title race, right? Because if Arsenal drop off, we know Arsenal's fan base. They will switch on players, right? It would be the worst move. They will, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I'm already seeing Arsenal fans we need to see Jesus score more goals. And I'm like, sorry, has your goal output improved this season? Yes. Are you top of the league? Yes. Right.
Why are you injured for 4 months?
Why are you listening to Liverpool fans say, oh, well, Nunez has scored about the same as Jesus? Doesn't matter. They're saying that because they're not happy with themselves at the moment. Be happy with what you have as Jesus. Don't ask for more because eventually, if Jesus goes on a period where he really doesn't score and your fan base switch on him, that's not good for your title race.
Yeah. But anyway, by the way, Dills said, Daps, we're not going to finish 5th or 6th. What's the difference?
Anyway, I want to have something.
I can't see him finishing above all the people I said.
Yeah.
Right now.
Even if they buy players. We have to be real. We're buying players in the January transfer window.
It sounds mad.
Bro, it's like landing in snow.
I believe in Chelsea more than probably everyone in this room right now.
Yeah.
But I do believe that there will be a change. A change somewhere and it will happen.
What do you mean?
But I feel they'll just pick up something and go on a run, man.
Chelsea.
I don't think Chelsea can put runs together.
You know what it's the beauty of it.
No.
You know what the beauty of it is? You can't see at the moment, but nothing ever goes as expected. Like, you can never tell me in the Premier, that's going to happen, that's going to happen. It don't happen.
Bro, the last time Chelsea were probably on a really good run was when new manager bounce. When they won the Champions League with Tuchel, right? Well, they've got their new manager bounce and it kind of wasn't bouncing that much. So, I can't see. Honestly, I do think Chelsea will come back, yeah? Not this season.
What do you mean come back?
No, Chelsea will not all of a sudden become a fighting for top 6.
Why are you saying that?
Because they can spend money, bro, and they will spend money. Right?
But what about the other clubs that are gonna get bought out? United.
Yeah, but wait.
Liverpool.
Yeah, but
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
You want to get into a conversation about how Liverpool are going to buy 10 midfielders, each one 120 million.
Well,
but that's what their fans believe.
Well, to be fair,
that's what the fans believe.
They'll get two. I think they'll get 2 signings. Yeah, they'll get. I think they'll get Amrabat.
I think they'll get Amrabat. That's a good. And let me be clear to show I'm not always slanderous about Liverpool. Amrabat will be a very fucking good signing.
Serious.
For who?
Liverpool.
For Liverpool.
Yeah,
serious.
100%.
And I think they get Kudus. I think they'll go and get Kudus.
He would suit them.
100%.
And I think Klopp will make him a better player.
And I think Nunez will just get shifted out onto the left.
I think he could be really good.
Because Diaz is out now. By the way, any Liverpool fans, can you update us on Luis Diaz if he got injured again or not, please, if you don't mind?
Mm-hmm.
You can change to you, bro. It's alright. It's alright.
Changing to you.
But yeah, Luis Diaz, did he get injured again, or like I'm not too sure that was the situation is with him, because it might be a thing where you have to get another forward, man. It's looking kind of light up there for them. The options, like Firmino can probably do something limited. Don't get me wrong, but you got your Firmino, Nunez, and you got Salah. Then you got Diaz, who might be out. Who else is left or right? I don't think Harvey Elliott is anything great out there. I like it. No, he's alright. He's a good player. He's an alright overrated player, but
that's what I believe, to be honest.
No, do you know, I'll be honest.
But they need more explosive,
right,
man.
For me, with Harvey Elliott and with is it
Carvalho? Yeah.
I think they're both good players. I feel for them slightly that
a lot of weight's been thrown on their shoulders, isn't it?
And this is why, like I say to you about Jude Bellingham, that's not the right club for him right now because of the amount of weight that's being put on youngsters. Now, how old is Amrabat?
26.
Right, so that's a good signing, right?
Yeah.
They need a couple of them, right? A couple of them, get a run of games going, and all of a sudden, bringing in Harvey Elliott, bringing in Carvalho here and there, will get the best out of them, yeah? I think Henderson's going to come back from this World Cup. I hope Liverpool fans have actually, because I find myself sometimes, although I genuinely don't like the person, yeah, I do find myself a defender of Henderson. The way Liverpool fans have been talking on Henderson, I hope after this World Cup, Liverpool fans are reminded of the importance of Jordan Henderson.
Bro, do you want to bring up that comment from Rico?
Yeah.
There's a couple of people with a couple of questions. Big up, by the way. Make sure you're smashing the like button if you haven't, guys.
Yeah. Please get these likes up, people. We need the likes up because we're now coming back. But you know the World Cup's been hard on the channel, so we need you to help us get back to optimal speed, which is about 800 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I just checked it. Yeah.
So what's the question?
What's the question?
Diaz is injured until February or March.
Oh, that's not bad. I thought it was longer than that.
Bro, that's another 2-3 months. He was meant to be back.
But
December.
you know,
he was meant to be
to
back
come
after the
back
World
to
Cup.
gain fitness, it will be end of the season. It will be end of
Yes.
April.
You got another 3 months. You got another month.
The guy hasn't played since last
It
season.
depends. It
No,
depends.
he hasn't.
When was the
Hold
last
on.
In the beginning?
Yeah, but it depends when they say he will be back. It depends. They could mean that he's going to be back. We don't know the context around it.
So, but if you're saying Feb March,
How did he get a
late
second injury?
Don't you remember he played against? Was
I
it
don't know.
you lot? Was he playing against you lot? And he had to come off. He had a sick game against you. I think it was you guys.
Diaz is a great player.
And he had to come off, and it was a mad injury. He was meant to come back from the World Cup after it's finished.
Feb March is mad.
He was back. He got injured again. Now he's out till Feb March.
What's that? What question is that?
I don't know, but he's going somewhere. I think a loan deal is the only applicable.
Well,
answer.
this is the thing. The whole thing is right.
Everyone wants him.
If it's
But is he worth 100 million?
hold on. The key is if it is a loan.
We can't afford it.
If it's a loan with
Obligation to buy, they want.
yeah, that's long. That's long.
100 million
It's a
euros.
bit-
They want 100 million euros for the guy, and then
How
it's
long has
an
he got left on
obligation.
his contract?
Not a lot. Yeah, I'd rather just wait for it. Wait.
He's still young, man. Wait.
But
I think it's too much.
But man, like,
The,
teams like
right,
Man United and
do you
Arsenal are
know
desperate
something
right
that's
now,
very
innit?
fucking important that people need to understand?
If you got 100 million, you got to get some
Prices of players in general, yeah, are going the fuck up, right? Like all of a sudden, 100 million.
It's like 70 in the summer.
Bro, 100 million is being thrown about for bro, Gvardiol, apparently City going to buy him for 117 million when we have 5 decent defenders, yeah? The money that's being thrown about players, right? And what we have to think is, with João Felix, is if he's 100 million and then the players that are being linked with him and the other players they need, yeah, that's the key. Do you want to go and spend half of your budget on João Felix, or do you want to wait a year and get him for literally a third of that?
So if they think that João Felix is the Messiah, if they think João Felix, if someone is convincing them that he is the guy, yes,
So
someone is convincing them that this is the guy
But
that
this
will
is the
get
thing.
you over the line.
But bro,
It's
has
fine.
anyone ever thought that before Jesus got injured, maybe they did think, but now, if they are serious about
depth in general and all that.
if they're serious about the title, maybe even if they're serious about, I think they're going to get Champions League football with ease, right?
Yeah.
But you could say without him, people could fear that they lose 1 or 2 games. What could happen? Maybe they wanted João Felix, but now with the Jesus injury, it's like, right, do we look for more that type of player? But I think of what's out there, he's not the worst replacement for Jesus. There
It's
is not
not.
worse.
But what happens when Jesus gets back?
Then Felix goes.
Let me
into
tell you for
different
free though,
positions.
yeah?
Which is
Hold
he
on.
shifts Martinelli or Saka?
No,
No,
he
no,
can't.
no.
He
Why are you
won't.
saying that? Because we've been
So?
telling. No, hold on, Mo. We've been telling you, yeah. In the World Cup, when Felix looked his best, he was playing deeper in the midfield, bro. So he's showing that he can play about the pitch.
But guess what? But guess what?
Bro,
João
listen,
Felix.
anyone that watched the Portugal-Switzerland game, Amin Cas tripping or second half, did he drop a lot deeper and almost play alongside Bernardo Silva? Because
The game was over at that time. You know that, right?
Bro, don't change goalposts. We're talking about where he was playing, right?
It was amazing first half. It's coming from the left.
That's fine, bro. No problem. We're talking about the second half, right?
Maybe I didn't focus that much.
João Felix has never
João
scored.
Felix is not a midfielder.
By the way, let me tell you this.
I thought that, but
Me
I'm
too.
pretty, bro. But in the
I'm
second
not being
half, he was
funny.
playing deeper,
If
bro.
Eddie Howe can change Joe Linton to a centre mid, this man could definitely be changed to centre
Bro,
mid.
Saka first season at Arsenal was playing left back.
Well, I agree with you, but maybe, but
But
you're
João
telling me
Felix-
that you're gonna hold on.
Fabian
You are telling me.
Delph
Can I-
is a
I'm sorry,
centre
I'm sorry.
back.
You're telling me that you're gonna spend 100 million on a player to change him?
No, you're going to spend 100
he's never
million.
scored- he's never scored 10 million.
You're going to spend 100 million on a bit of a star boy that can play in multiple positions, and you are Arteta that likes players that can move with transition. Yes, you would.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, you would.
But let me tell you now, yeah, João Felix never scored 10 goals plus per season.
He hasn't
Similar
played enough
to,
games.
similar to Jesus then.
But he hasn't played enough games.
I think he's.
But
And
again-
he's playing in a different system.
And he's playing with Simeone.
I still feel like he can be unleashed in a different.
Yeah, that's
different
what I
way
think
and
as
come
well.
out.
I do think that he's not shit, bro.
I like him.
He's,
No, he's not shit, but he hasn't proved his 120 million euros that
All
he
right,
was.
so
he's
here's
age-
a question.
he's aging
Here's
that,
a
though.
question, and I was listening to Talk Sport the other day, and they were saying about two players that Arsenal were linked with: João Felix and Ramos, right? The Portuguese young kid.
Yeah.
And
Mr. Wanker.
and a Bondahor got asked the question, which is better? And he goes, oh, it's a hard one because they've both had really good tournaments. And I thought, bro, do you watch football?
You had no idea how they play.
Ramos had one good game, right?
Yeah, one game.
One
right?
sensational
The
fucking
second
game.
game was.
Don't tell me he had a good tournament, bro, because Phil Jones had a good game against Wolves last year.
Didn't have a good Premier League for the season, did he? He got injured again.
I like
I don't
Chelsea.
think Potter knows the football he wants to play at the moment. We got a youngster called Amari Hutchison.
Touches.
Yeah, he's learning to trade. It's
They
just
got
like,
from Arsenal as well.
yeah, I get it. But anyway, I want to talk on United a little bit, to be honest.
Oh shit.
The reason is before the season, when I saw United play a couple of games, I was talking to you and I told you that I see the footprint. But then in the beginning of the season, I saw disjointed team, and then your guy just got it right just after 2 games.
Well, it wasn't hard. You just had to drop Maguire and all that, and that's it.
Exactly, and get Casemiro, and then it clicked. Basically,
Basically.
after 2-3 games,
So
it
something
clicked.
we've been crying out for like
So who can tell me that
8 years.
Sorry.
they are not in the right track to make top 4? I
Who,
don't see
Chelsea?
anybody.
Chelsea.
No, United, Manchester.
I think, honestly, I
They are
think,
on the right track.
Look, do you
Best
know what?
DM
Do
in
you
the
know,
league.
do you know one of the biggest things for me that I think that has told me United have turned a corner?
With the best DM in the league.
Okay, no problem. Again, based on what?
Based on everything.
But not based on what? Everything's not an answer. bro.
Achievements, everything.
Achievements.
Achievements,
Achievements at other clubs.
Achievement, he's the best DM in the league right now.
Okay, cool.
And in the world.
Okay.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're
I'm
wrong.
a
You're
bad
wrong.
fan of
You're wrong.
Oh, cheers.
You're wrong.
I'll agree with that one.
You're wrong. Sorry, can I just? I'm just gonna share, I don't know if Steve is watching or not yet, or if it's just another one aimed at Cass, right? But
Oh,
he's
shit.
just sent me something, and it's something that there's a really big City account. It's called Bernardo V3. Anyone that supports City and is on Twitter, he's a very big City Twitter account. He's a banter account, yeah.
Okay.
But he made a really good point. So, creasing at the fact, when it's internationals, City players get ridiculed for being system players and told they're really not that good, they're just system players. Then, when the league kicks off again, Pep is overrated because he has world-class players. And that is very fucking true. Oh, Pep only wins things because of the players he's got. But then in
I
internationals,
can
they're
say-
system.
I
No,
can
I'm not
say
aiming at you. I actually think Steve might have been watching this and heard what... But it's true, isn't it?
Let me tell you let me tell you my opinion about Pep Guardiola and City players. Pep Guardiola can take me and make me a better player. Can take you and make you a better
And do you
player.
know what? Any manager can take a player and make a player into a system player.
But it's not the system players. He gets 120
Yeah.
to 150% out of the player. And in the right system, which is his system, the right training, which is, it's not me saying this,
Nah.
and it's not
Bro,
City,
you know
it's
what?
Ribery, it's Robin,
Bro,
it's
you know
Philip
what?
Lam,
You know what?
it's
another thing.
everybody.
It's our our chairman, Caldoon, the season we got 100 points, he got asked in his end of season interview, what kind
Oh,
of...
he is watching.
He is watching.
Yeah,
He's got
right.
system.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's just another way to go at City. They can't go. We're filling the ground now, week in, week out. So they can't
Let me know you for free, Daps, yeah, and any City fan. Look, you all know what it is, but it's the only way to piss you guys off, bro.
Oh, it rattles me every fucking
when
time.
City
bro.
finally lose in the league, how hard?
Last
how
time
hard?
we played in the league, we lost.
How
My
firm?
phone was blowing up.
Without it sounding mad, how mad is it? Or how? That's why I say how hard, because I know you can say pause. We have to come pause.
Pause.
For you see, look.
Don't I do not need you to come for me, brother.
No, but you come for the City fans. That's what I'm saying.
Don't come for the City fans, bro. As United fans, brother, we don't need you to do that for us.
Hey, Ryan making it into that part because
don't say nothing. The whole.
You know what I'm talking about?
Is that?
We have to take a dig at
You're in
you.
Australia.
We have to take every fan base has to take a dig at you.
Of course.
Yeah?
And listen.
Why are you making me change my vocab?
Someone earlier.
You know what I don't understand? Why?
Why?
I'm sorry. Why does everybody has to take a dig at City? A team.
Wait! Whoa!
Let me just
stop
finish.
there.
Let me finish.
Wait,
Let
coming
me finish my sentence. I was like,
this guy's playing for the camera, man.
No, wait. It's like they're getting bigger. Have you ever heard Daps, and I'm sorry, say that we are the biggest club in the world? Have you ever said that? No, never. But let me tell you something.
No.
I say my opinion that watching City is boring, right? For a neutral. I keep
this
saying
guy likes Conte football, by the way.
I don't.
He does.
I don't like Conte football as
You
Spurs.
did.
It's shit. It's absolute garbage. It's trash. Okay, it's trash. But all I want to say is that the problem is when you win a lot, people hate you. It's as simple as that.
Look. The fact is, yeah, that is what it is. It's very clear that it's people have to pick. And I don't care what anyone says. People will bring up the Champions League. Why? Because it's what they can do. Yeah.
According to some of your City fans,
Let me finish.
Right?
When we're talking domestic football, yeah, we are extremely dominant for the last 4 years, 4 or 5 years,
12.
Probably longer than
12
that.
years.
Yes.
12 years. You won 8.
I wouldn't say 12.
I
Before
know.
that, not
In the
so.
last 14 years, you won 8. No, so we're just going to talk from the base of when you got taken over. So 14 years, you won 8.
We've been dominant for the last 10 years.
Eight.
However, for the last 4 or 5 years, we have been ridiculously dominant, bro. Like, ridiculously. 4 leagues out of 5. 4 Carabao Cups on the bounce. Retained twice. 100 points. I could keep reeling it off. We have been so dominant. So it's like, let's talk about the fact they're not filling the ground. But now the ground's being filled week in, week out. Okay, what can we talk on? And then it's like, it's got to a point now where they're like, because now we're calling people out saying, listen, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say about spending money, but now fuckers are dancing, wanting the money themselves. Liverpool fans are fucking twerking. You man are begging to be bought out. So now a new narrative has to come. I know, perfect. The World Cup comes along. A couple of our players don't do well. Boom, system, right? That's what we'll go with.
Yeah.
Eventually, once Ten Hag starts getting his system working, it'll be like, shit, we can't talk about system because we've got a system now. What do we talk about? And then I'll go, I went to the ground the other day and Man City served absolutely shit chicken subs. That'll be what it is. And all of a sudden, that'll become a fucking trophy to you and Arsenal and Liverpool fans that they have the best food. Like, it's...
Well, actually, that's Arsenal at the moment with their jerk chicken thing, isn't it? Actually,
well, Arsenal fans want a trophy for the fact that at last their ground is no longer a library.
You know
like,
what
they're
it's,
talking about
you know
that all the
You know
time.
what it's for me? You know what it's for me? It's a reluctancy to sometimes accept as well, I suppose, in a way, to defend that part of the system. There are some system players and there are some world-class players. And that's it. There's a mixture of all of it, innit? But there's nothing wrong. What I'm going to say, yeah, even I might banter about it and be shameless of it, or just a thing, like even with the video I did, obviously Steve don't like, I'll put a small blueprint. I don't think so. I just done it because I wanted to.
You did rate Pep in the video, though.
But no, of course, bro. I think I've bigged up Pep quite a lot in a few of my videos, isn't it? Like the man, like today's one. Pause. Remember I didn't get that. When I was like, wait, how do you get these pauses?
You didn't get the point.
But the whole point is that there's nothing wrong with having a system.
I knew.
There's no point.
Do you know what? I knew someone would say, why are they not blue? Do you know what? My ex bought me these. My daughter's got the matching ones. And listen, I've got to look like Santa, and I am in my house. Can I just say the last thing on system, yeah, is
there's nothing wrong with it.
And this is the thing, bro. It takes an extremely fucking good manager to turn a player like Fabian Delph, that is a central midfielder, into a left back that fucking gets 100 points in a season.
Mm.
What? It's not for everyone. Conte's trying
The
his
best
best
one,
to turn
I can't lie.
fucking players into fullbacks.
Let me repeat though. Let me repeat. The best.
Not
No,
now.
The
no,
best-
he did at Chelsea. Victor Moses.
The best transformation of all
Yeah.
time, and I said it
Yeah,
already on the stream.
But
Yeah,
the thing about
is Joe Linton to centre mid, bro. No one
Best ever.
expected that.
Yeah.
That is the best transformation ever.
Yeah.
Period. I don't want to hear another
So
person
people
say.
are coming for the fact these are red. Pause. I need to get some blue pajamas and a blue. I actually do have a blue City Santa hat somewhere. I just in the loft. I
Fuck,
couldn't
Christmas
find it.
isn't blue, bro. It's red, man. It is what it is, isn't it?
No, it's white, bro. Actually,
Santa's
Santa's red.
And a little bit of green,
yeah, a little
like
bit
elves
green.
and that. Yeah.
Like elves in that mug.
Uh,
Sorry.
I was not focused.
That's fine. You focus on the stream and the beautiful colours.
I
People-
pick up anyone like it.
Can you give me a like, please?
Yeah, I could try. Yeah.
What do you mean you try? You will. Thank you.
Has he got a noise as well?
Yeah.
It will come in at some point.
We're not lagging, are we? No, we're not. We lagged for a very short second. Well, people, if the like doesn't come in, either way, I'm asking you, what do you like? I'm just going to... Do either of you need another drink or anything? I'm going to go and get another drink. And you two can maybe talk
Can you
about...
fill up my glass with some water, please?
And you two can talk about...
Uh,
Spurs need to be spoken about, to be fair.
Some water, please. Thank you.
No problem.
this was
Ice.
what Spurs though. This was
That is your team, to be
a
clear
break.
as well.
It's not my freaking team.
I mean,
Fuck
it is.
Spurs, bro. Fuck Spurs.
If you give me juice,
Anyway, I think this is a break. Did you see the Big Six striker video? No,
I didn't.
you didn't. I didn't.
The Big
see.
Six striker video. Wait, did we? Or did Daps put it on?
Maybe I don't know.
Did we put the striker
Did
video
you
on Daps?
see the?
We saw a clip of it. We saw a clip.
Yeah, I
Ah,
think
okay.
so. Yeah,
I think we
yeah.
did. But anyway, okay, we talked about
Actually,
talked about.
See,
go ahead.
actually, Steve, we actually went on quite a lot of your stuff earlier. I think you was ripping into. You was on the sofa. I think you was ripping into Saeed or something on the old Big Six show in the studio. That was jokes. That was jokes. Your comebacks are something else, my guy. Honestly, big up Saeed though, man. But couldn't hold his own that day. I think it was last Christmas that they done it. I think it was last Christmas that one.
Bailey saying Spurs dead boring. Absolutely. To be honest, it's amazing how they are still third in this league. Oh, fourth now because Newcastle are third. You gotta remember.
We're not. Fourth. I don't think we're fourth at the moment.
You're fifth.
I think.
But
we
you
got
have a game in hand.
Yeah.
But if you win that game, the problem is the goal difference. But this is a break needed for Spurs. This one. But I think that Harry Kane is not gonna come back great. Youngmin Son is gonna come back with not the same enthusiasm at the beginning of the season because of the World Cup.
Yeah.
I think Spurs are gonna fall off of top four. I don't think they're gonna get top four. I think Conte walks. I think the club is gonna fall out of the top six. I think Newcastle are gonna take their spot unless
Oh, did you say
we
Klopp
invest
out
a
of the
lot.
top six?
Absolutely 100%. That's how I believe.
Damn.
I believe that Spurs
Nice.
they are the manager and they are not. I don't think they're gonna get the same players that he wants.
Yeah, I seen it. Turn that down a little bit.
Basically, I think Spurs might actually fall out
I
of the
think-
top
I think
four
they
this year, and next year they're gonna get out. They're gonna fall out of the top six.
Completely. Do you think he
He
leaves
will-
it? Do you think he leaves?
If he doesn't get top four this year, he's leaving.
Who?
It's over.
Right.
Who?
You know, like
Who?
Conte, he's done.
Oh yeah, he's got. No,
Right.
You know, he hasn't signed the contract yet, and his contract.
Well, well, a bit like Saka.
I think he goes. I still think.
So a bit like Saka.
So can we rule out? Yeah. Oh yeah, like Saka. Can we? But I think he's about to sign.
Sorry,
him.
Saka's had a picture
I'll
of
get.
Foden, so it must be joining
I can
soon,
actually
right?
get some information on that. To be fair, I'll text my guy. But what's it called? Can we rule out Conte to Juventus now?
Absolutely not. He might go.
Why would he go when they're about to get banned?
Nah,
We
no.
talked
the
about
financial side. They've been split.
Yeah,
You've
but
got
they-
the market.
that-
You've got the market side and the football
No,
side.
no, but they're about to get a transfer ban, bro. Like a FFP, all that stuff will come into
Nah,
it.
bro. Honestly,
He will never go if UEFA puts a transfer ban on
here's the
them.
thing.
They put
Here's
it
the
in
thing.
that one.
Here's the thing. And people, you can clip this, right? I'm going to say it now.
Hire out some Man City lawyers. They'll get you through anything.
We'll get you
OJ
through it,
Simpson shit.
Trust me, we can bust any
Literally.
case.
Liverpool would then have
And
to
they're
find
not
another
willing to
claim.
bust certain players.
Liverpool
They're-
have to
oh,
do
listen,
Wait,
they're-
Liverpool tried to do another claim on you, innit?
Bob,
Do you remember that?
Bob, listen, our
Recently.
lawyers are so good, but they couldn't get Greenwood out of it.
I ain't speaking on none
Right.
of that.
Anyway, so
free McKinley though.
so so here's my prediction: Juventus do not get any punishment, or if it is, it's going to be a fucking pathetic slap on the wrist. Yeah, because Italian football, it's not back. Yeah, it's not back, but it's like Man United. Yeah, it's getting better, right? Juventus get fucked. Italian football once again is fucked, right? And for that reason, they won't let it happen because football does help the economy, right? It does, right? Listen, powers that be somewhere, we all know Juventus sit round the table with the big boys like Real Madrid, like Liverpool. They're a legacy club.
Super League is still going, you know that. With them, Barcelona, Real
That's what I'm
Madrid.
saying.
Yeah, good luck.
But ultimately, Juventus sit at the table that they can make sure, because Italian football will be fucked. It's the same as Spanish football. If Barcelona fall off, Spanish football is fucked.
It's done. It's over.
And
It's
the same with
done.
Juventus,
For me,
like,
for me though, Daps is already done. The second most exciting league after the Premier League, of course, is for me is the Serie A, because the last 2 seasons, bro, it's not just Juve no more. There's a collection of teams. Last year,
100%.
Inter won it. AC Milan won it.
Now
Now it looks like Napoli might win it. That's exciting.
Listen.
Mourinho makes a give.
I will never place a bet because I can't, because I want City to win the fucking Champions League. However, if I was to bet on anyone apart from City to win the Champions League, Napoli. Yeah.
Ooh, an outsider.
Bro,
Don't do a Japan thing.
I just think that they can outscore fucking anyone right now.
An outside chance.
And although I don't like their owners,
We don't know their route though as well.
No, we don't. Look, I'm just saying, right now they're a team I wouldn't want to play.
You know what though? You know what I'm going to say though with Napoli at the moment is that yes, they've been on sick form, but we also have to talk about the pause of everything.
Yeah.
This could have really stopped their momentum, man.
The other thing, I've said this before. I think last time we did a show where we weren't talking about the World Cup, I said this, and I don't know with Napoli, but I'm just putting it out there. There are players that, and I said in the summer that this is the first time that some players would have been looking for moves to clubs where they know they're going to get first team football to cement World Cup places. I think Jesus was that, right? He really wanted to go to the World Cup. Now, the World Cup's over, yeah? So some of these players that were working their fucking balls off to get that World Cup place, some of them, like, the prime example for me is Thiago Silva at Chelsea. They are not winning the league. My guy is only putting the shift in the Champions League.
Do you know what's
now.
mad though, Daps? You know what's mad is Daps as well. Like, I feel like with the way Chelsea went through the summer, you'd think that it was hoping to be at least as successful as it can be, and then move him on in the summer. Now they need him more than ever, bro.
But
More than
this
ever.
is the thing, bro.
To stay on
like,
next season.
I am, again, like, if people say, when another one that people come and see, Haaland, he's going to leave you to go Real Madrid.
Did Thiago Silva win it with Tuchel, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So we all know that as a Brazilian player, if someone could tell me a Brazilian player that cares more about club football than international football,
None.
thank you. Right. So
I'll tell you someone who cares a lot about something. Thunder Road when we were wearing hats.
what is he not like?
No,
hats?
he made a comment basically before about I'll big up someone for not having a hat on.
Right. So listen. I am the oldest person in this room. I had a trim a week ago before I went down. Now I will take it off quickly. It's not that bad yet. It's all right. But I haven't had a trim, and once my hair gets longer than a week's worth, then yes, I will wear fucking hats all day long. Even more when it's winter.
I ain't had a trim in about 6 weeks. You ain't seen my hair
So
until Sunday.
Anyway.
If you fancy me, then so forth, man. Thunder Road. But big up you though, innit? Smash the like button if you haven't. Because
so
if you don't, you're a bunch
do you know
of
what?
pricks.
There's so much to talk about, and we promise we try and keep our show short now. But there is so much to talk about because we've missed, like...
I can't wait for the downfall of Tottenham, but at the same time,
Tottenham, Arsenal, Liverpool.
Look.
You're not that bothered about the downfall of City yet, are you? Because you're like, no, that's a couple of seasons.
You know what, Daps, I'm going to be real, This is coming from me and my love for Manchester a bit as well. I don't mind that you're super good and super competitive because when Man United get good and then Man City also stay with the way they are, and it will just make the City just even better than it is. And the feel around it is like, when it comes to Derby Day again, and it gets to the point where City back in 2011, 12, when they were upcoming, but they had a sick team still, Mancini and everything.
beating
Alex
6-1.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I think?
But they're like at the end of the day, we're gonna all go through some shit fucking times in the future, and some absolute great times, and it makes it. Look, I want you lot to be shit. I want you lot to be shit. Hold. By the way, let's talk to the hand. Remember that one?
See, he felt
Let me tell you something.
No, but I like it. I think it's a City.
I think City fans, they are not assuming that the club is big enough to be annoying enough for other people. Like, they don't go around telling everybody around. Like, I hear Arsenal fans putting themselves. You told me the other day. I kind of get it. You told me the other day that Arsenal put themselves.
Why are you leaking private information?
No,
hold on. Just let me just. You told me exactly that Arsenal fans put themselves with United and Liverpool, while Chelsea fans think they're always like we're always
the best
here.
team in London.
Yes. And then Spurs fans, somehow they're shameless, even though the club is shit.
Wait till Romero wins the World Cup and we have to share that.
But City fans, none of them will come out and say we're the biggest club in the history. They will tell you we won.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, right? Because I've said this before.
But wait until they're...
No.
They win more. They're going to be annoying as shit. They're going to win more.
You don't want me to talk to you.
No.
You've got such an agenda against City. Listen, the reason is...
it comes out now. I've been waiting for you to roll that one.
The reason is, right, that it never used to be a thing how big a club is, right? I couldn't give a flying fuck, right? When people say City are a small club, I think you're mocking yourself, because this small club is fucking stopping every team in this country.
Small club, big dick.
Yeah, bro, exactly that. You know what? When girls say, I can tell you, you give me big dick energy, yeah? That's what we are, bro. We don't need to... And to be frank, when did it become a trophy, right? Furthermore, I can tell you about times. I can tell you about the time when we beat Man United in the FA Cup semi-final, right?
Yeah.
At Wembley. And what did I do? I didn't jump on a fucking social media. I went home and I watched the game again. And I watched the game again. And I sat there with a drink, smiling to myself, right? We want to celebrate with other City fans. I couldn't give a flying fuck. There's people, and I'll be honest, and this is to City fans out there that are fucking obsessed, yeah? With, that are absolutely obsessed with the Champions League. To all you City fans that are obsessed with the Champions League, you're obsessed with the Champions League because you want to jump on fucking Twitter, yeah? And rub it in other people's faces.
You know what I don't
Give me the 3-peat over the Champions League, and I will say it now. Give me the 3-peat, yeah? Because that is fucking dominance.
Why do you think fans, when their club win, all they care about is bantering another club instead of celebrating the win?
I don't think they're real fans, half of them, to be frank with you.
Do you see that lately? The young fans, and I'm sorry, the young kids now, when their teams win, they go to other fans to mock them before they celebrate with their own families.
Well, let me tell you why. And this is why. It happens
on Twitter all day.
I'm going to repost a video because I was actually watching it earlier. When I was showing my daughter, when I was on the pitch last season, at the end of the season, right? Celebrating with other fucking Man City fans. And I was calling out a load of people and I said, you will never fucking know about a feeling like this, yeah? When you are walking round your club's pitch on the fucking turf, right? After coming back from 2 goals down with other City fans, yeah? You could see your fucking enemy. You're going to cuddle them because guess what? They're a City fan and it's a different feeling. I said this is more than football and that's what it is. These people that jump on Twitter and banter people, you don't know the feeling. You don't know I cried fucking tears because I never thought I would get to see a trophy lifted with my dad. And I got to see a trophy lifted with my dad thanks to Aguero, thanks to Vincent Kompany, thanks to Mancini, yeah? It's different. It's more than football if you truly love a club. It's not about Twitter.
I truly fucking hate Tottenham for some reason. I don't know why. And they're not even my direct rivals. But you know what it is? It's because, you know, when we talk about big club, small club, that is a fucking small club, yeah? And it's just the fact they think they can come with big dick energy trying to, you know, like they want a conversation.
Listen,
it's like you know back in school, back in secondary school, you support a certain. Actually, you might actually relate to this. Back in secondary school, right? You had the people that support United, Arsenal in my day, anyways, and all that. You all go around. Everyone gets around bannering each other, and there's the odd side out person.
I had a few
that tries to jump in, and think they can talk shit. You support Fulham, my bro. What in the fuck are you laughing? Yeah. You know what I mean? That's Tottenham. That's Tottenham. That is Tottenham.
Because Tottenham fans, and my issue with Tottenham fans is when they I'll be honest, because you are right. When Arsenal fans say to me, you can't talk to us, United and Liverpool. Listen, I always say I'm not shameless. I understand United, yeah. I will always be careful. My childhood, yeah, as a kid, United was so dominant. Liverpool, I look at their history, yeah, cool. Arsenal, I'm like, bro, you are literally grabbing one of them plastic seats in McDonald's and trying to sit at an adult table, yeah? You're not at that table. You're not.
Yeah.
There is a debate that Chelsea are actually, like, more entitled to sit at that table. What's that?
No, I'm saying that can be shown.
Chelsea, am I a United fan?
Chelsea are more entitled to sit at that table than Arsenal are.
Chelsea are a bigger club than Arsenal, aren't they?
I don't get. Well, we're big. Fuck big and small. Chelsea's won 2 Champions Leagues, right? They've won Premier Leagues, right?
More. I think have they won
No,
more?
no, I don't know if they've won more leagues. But let's be real. Arsenal.
Premier League or the league?
Arsenal.
The
Arsenal.
league itself, Arsenal won 11.
No. Listen
Chelsea
to
won
me.
6.
Premier League.
No.
Premier
Let's not do
League,
that.
Arsenal won 2, Chelsea won 4.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to do this Premier League leagues. It's all leagues, yeah. But if we're talking about it, Arsenal fans, the way you're putting yourself with the table with United and Liverpool,
Wait, why?
Chelsea won Champions
So
League.
wait. What we're gonna say is right here, right now. I'm gonna ask this question right now quickly. Then I'm gonna jump to this. Would Cody Gakpo and Diego Costa be good? Yeah, they would be good signings, bro.
Who?
Cody Gakpo
And Costa, the keeper.
and Costa. I like Diego
Yeah, I
Costa.
like the keeper.
I like Costa. I like
It's
Costa.
good,
a lot.
it's good.
He made one error. I don't care about that.
Bro,
So
hold
wait,
on.
can we say
hold
here
on.
that's-
that era though? I agree with you on that era. When someone's like, "Oh, it was Northside was talking about that era." Of course, he won't do that again. Yeah. A player ran up behind him and got the ball. It's not like he's shown a. You know, if someone's come out and flapped in a corner, right? That could be like, "Oh, he's not good at coming out and dominating." Putting the ball down and someone happening to be behind
That's
him.
not what they're talking about. They're talking about the Nasiri goal when he outjumped him and he was. That's how.
Bro, that
Oh,
leap was
That's
mad.
how Portugal got out.
Oh.
That's how Portugal got out.
Bro,
It's
no, that
mistake.
league is mad. That's not on the keeper.
Yeah, but he.
I hear you, but
That
bro,
might be.
league
That
is
mean.
mad.
But
That
again,
might
he's
be.
Man,
twenty.
bro,
How
man,
old is he? He's 21.
Bro,
Bro,
He's 21.
Bro,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
bro,
Salah.
sorry.
It's just
Yeah.
22, I think.
And also, Moroccan player thought he was Michael Jordan. That was
Bro,
insane.
that jump was higher than Ronaldo's one in a Serie
Bro,
A.
he was higher than Diaz. I thought it was a Diaz.
Diaz was
era,
eating his
till I
arse
saw
off,
how
bro.
high the fuck it was. It was like, nah, this guy can
Diaz
fucking
was literally
jump.
eating my man's arse, bro. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not joking.
Pause.
He was. No, no. Pause.
Diaz don't eat
He
arse,
was-
bro.
He was. Yeah, he was high. But what's it called? Arsenal fans, I feel sorry for them. You know why? Slightly. Because Thierry Henry sold them a whole massive dream, bro. When you deep it, Arsenal's success in the Premier League, bro. Don't give me Invincibles. Preston North End done it first. So,
He's
He's gonna
2
love
Premier
it.
Leagues. Yeah, a lot of domestic trophies at that FA Cups or whatever.
Stat padding with FA Cup.
So, Thierry Henry literally sold all these Arsenal fans a fat fucking dream. And yet they have to suffer with it for the rest of their
There's a
lives.
fat dream called Emil Smith Rowe.
So Emma, you're talking about the Croatian.
No, but
keeper.
hey, don't come out of my conversation. Am I right or wrong?
I thought you.
That's Thierry Henry, because there's a player that would influence you to like a club for you to go support them.
I
Like
see your
Northside,
news, bro.
like Northside. He sold all these Arsenal fans a fat dream, bro. He
I
did.
see
A
your
massive
news.
dream. Because what is it? You just told me 2 leagues. Last time they won 2 leagues was back in 2004
2-1-4.
and
2-1.
1998.
So can I just throw another one out there? Sorry,
I think it's
hold on. Let's throw another one out there. They've never retained.
Bro, it's a massive dream.
They've never
It's a
retained.
nightmare, bro. I would hate to be an
Chelsea
Arsenal fan.
retained.
I'll be honest.
City retained. United
City
retained.
retained
I,
twice in the
um,
last 5 years.
Emma, by the way, the Croatian keeper looks like he's on his way to
Twice in the last 5
Bayern
years.
Munich.
Yeah, yeah.
Livakovic.
Twice in the last 5 years we retained.
Yeah.
Also while doing a double, a treble, 100
So
points.
Chelsea, United,
Arsenal
City
never retained.
retained.
They've never been dominant. I had this argument with Arsenal Tide.
So if we talk about
Arsenal-
this,
Arsenal have never been domestically dominant.
Yeah, and
Never.
Arsenal fans back then.
Not in
though,
my lifetime.
Arsenal
They
fans.
were-
I
no,
don't
no,
understand.
Do you know what I mean? Okay, let me tell you how it is, right? Arsenal are like, and this is gonna sound weird, are like Liverpool. They were the challengers in Alex
they were.
So
Ferguson's
the
day.
bridesmaids.
They were like, you know what?
In the
We'll
80s, bro.
push you all the way,
Yeah.
but we'll never win.
Bridesmaids.
We'll win sometime,
Yeah.
but
No,
you
wait,
go
no, no,
dominate
Well, sometimes, literally, hardly.
3 times.
Sorry,
3 times.
sorry.
Maybe a couple times.
Liverpool pushed City 5 times, won once.
Hey,
or
no,
four
one
times.
time they didn't.
Casper gets bro. You look, BX Gunner. Yeah, we were in a title challenge at some point, but you just literally just explained it, bro.
He's
sometimes
saying.
you may ship yourself a couple times. Yeah, great. But guess what?
But you didn't win.
You didn't win, bro.
Bridesmaid.
It's like Liverpool,
It was
Man
Man
City.
United
Liverpool,
winning.
Man City, bro. Yeah, we
Bridesmaid.
tickle your arsehole a little bit, but you know we'll try and get them. We might get our fists up there one time.
You know
in the
a
COVID
prime
era.
example.
That's it.
A prime example of how things can be switched is Liverpool nearly did the quadruple last season.
That would be nice. That would be
Nearly
nice.
doesn't
hold
count,
on,
right?
hold on. But if you go back the season before, I think Liverpool were 2 games away from doing the
I think
quadruple.
you nearly did it as well.
The season before, if we would have beat Chelsea in the FA Cup semi-final, gone and won that, and then beat Chelsea.
Leon in it?
We were 3 games away from doing a quad. Do you know why it never gets spoke about?
Because you're not Liverpool.
Because we won the league that season. So it's like, okay, no problem. We didn't do a quad, but we won the league. Whereas Liverpool will always talk about we nearly did the quad, because actually what they did is win the FA Cup and Carabao Cup. The end, right?
On penalties.
On penalties both times, right? Whereas City won't talk about what they nearly did, because they'll go, no, that season we won the league. We took it back off of Liverpool and said, thanks for holding that for us, during COVID, when times were a bit hard, when no one would talk about Pep had lost his mum and that. We all know Klopp lost
Do you
him,
know,
rest
I
in peace,
just
but
realised
listen,
something that they reached 4 Champions League finals as well, and they won 1.
Who?
listen, I'm not going to knock Liverpool about
There's 3
Champions
or
Leagues.
4.
I'm not.
It's not easy,
I'm
bro.
not. I can't knock
It's not
listen,
easy.
it's
But
not,
what I
I'm not
wanna
going to knock
say
them on the
is,
Champions League team. I'm not.
I salute Liverpool, great reaching Champions League finals, great pushing City, but you're not dominant at all. Your coach is not going to go down as one of the greats. He didn't win enough to go down as one of the greats. He's not going to do that. He didn't change
Oh
football.
no, but hold on. But when did City last win at Liverpool with fans in the stadium?
I can't remember.
Oh well, that's the argument done. Then Liverpool must be,
It's like Arsenal going to United. We pushed you many times. We did that. We played you in the semi-final of the Champions League. Did you win? Yes, Liverpool, you knocked us out. Did you win the freaking thing last year? No, you didn't.
This is what I always say to Liverpool fans.
And
Liverpool-
it's not an Inter-Liverpool.
No.
It's a
No,
Liverpool
I'll
City
I'll
thing.
tell you what I say to
Tottenham.
Liverpool fans all the time.
And if
We stop Liverpool fans from doing what they want.
Someone has to.
We do. They want to be domestically dominant so much. They've done the bro. Let's be real. And like I said, you'll never find me disrespecting Liverpool in Europe ever. Any season, worst season, they could still win it, right? But domestically, and we all know this is what Liverpool want. They want domestic dominance. We stop them from even being considered domestically good. Really, What did Liverpool stop City from doing? And if you could tell me what, tell me. Because, Champions League, you've never stopped us from doing the Champions League.
Spurs stopped you once. But that's what,
Liverpool,
I'm just
do you know what,
remembering the
actually,
teams
no,
that knocked
if
you
I-
out.
if I-
How many Premier
Liverpool,
Leagues do you
hold
know,
on,
by the way?
Liverpool have
How many
How
what?
many Premier
Premier
Leagues?
Leagues, twice as many as Arsenal.
6.
6.
So 6. And you had 2 league titles before that, didn't you?
No,
League
yeah,
titles. You
yes,
won
we
it twice.
did.
Yeah.
In England.
Yeah.
No, you believe the agenda that City have never won a trophy.
Yeah, well,
Oh, wait,
wallahi, that's what they told me,
We've also
bro.
won a Cup Winners' Cup, bro.
Wallahi, that's what they
Bro,
told me,
we've
man.
also
Back
won
in
a
the
Cup Winners' Cup as well, it's mad.
60s or 70s,
Yeah,
was it?
yeah.
70s, 70s?
70s and I
Late
think
70s?
yeah, and then there was also another one.
Well,
But,
Billy
74,
is
74.
saying exactly, we will get over the line in a title race. Hopefully one, I want to celebrate the title with my family.
that's the key. So listen, and I cried consistently
Cry your eyes,
because
mate.
the fact that I was watching it with my dad. My dad was unwell. We couldn't go to the game because of how unwell he was. But I got to witness a Premier League lifted, and now and after that, I'm kind of glad that Company's gone because every
Can I
time
just
Company
comment?
gave a
This is
speech,
why.
I
See
cried
that?
tears.
See, this is why. Yeah. So other than Man United, so my second team is actually Millwall. Yeah, because my dad.
yeah, and you're
I-
from there. Then Wayne.
Well, kind of not from there directly. I was
Well-
probably closer to Crystal Palace.
Oh, for real?
Or no, not Charlton. Crystal Palace is more my local. See, if we're going to local, probably Bromley. Anyways. But anyways, my dad's called
Really
Millwall.
playing
He grew up in East Ham, and then he moved down to South, and that's where he's supporting Millwall. And then just in his
Fucking
lifetime,
hell, that's mad. He moved from East Ham to Millwall,
mad isn't it, Bermondsey, yeah.
but
So-
East Ham to there.
Yeah, but he was young, anyways. But the point is see that kind of memory. My memory for him, I want to see is them get to Premier League once, and they've been so close They always. Lately, Millwall's always been this team that's been nearly at the playoffs, and I say they can do it, they never do, and it's like this guy's never gonna get his
They've
Premier
never
League game,
quite got there, have they?
bro.
I
Bro.
thought Millwall played in the Premier
No, two
when
broke.
we were young,
Two broke
when I
and
was
everything.
extremely young,
Never played in the Premier
when I was extremely young, they were in the first division. I remember one of my first Panini. Do you know about Panini stickers? So when we were kids, we had these things called Panini stickers, right? Which was a sticker book. Panini made the league stickers. They also made the early
We had a lot
league.
of stickers for World Cups.
And Millwall,
Champions League.
Millwall were in the league then, because I always remember I had the Millwall shiny. The shiny ones were the elite ones, and I had the Millwall shiny badge. But yeah,
Oh,
Can
look
I
at
just-
this.
spot on.
Can I
You
have
want
just
to
couple
see
of
the
comments?
Yeah.
Can I have just couple of
I
comments?
look at this one.
He has won every trophy is to win. Great. We are not talking about Jurgen Klopp as winning every trophy. We're talking about dominance, my friend.
Yeah.
Dominance. Yes,
Bring up that
he
comment.
created.
Bring up the comment.
But hold on. No,
Huh?
let me hold on. Before you hold on. Before you bring that up, just stay on this one, Joseph. I'm always very clear with what I say. I haven't disrespected Klopp on this show once. I've said I respect what Liverpool do in Europe. We're talking about domestic dominance. We're talking. It started about the fact that Arsenal have never had in our lifetimes domestic dominance. Liverpool want domestic dominance. Klopp has been a sensational manager. When your fan base were turning on him, I'm saying no.
No.
He can't go. Yeah, he's a fucking elite manager. But bro, I'm just saying he ain't done domestic dominance.
Another comment. How long did it take, Ferguson? I'm gonna let you.
Yeah, no, it took Ferguson quite a while.
What to win a?
Treble? 10 years?
It took him 12 years to win a Champions League.
Yeah, but what I'm going to get at is like, even if Pep does it, we've done it. We've done the treble twice.
No, bro.
No,
I'm answering the question.
Is it treble in trophies? I thought we went treble in Premier League.
How many trebles did he do? Two.
No, in Premier League he's done it twice.
Twice.
Football is
And-
different. People need to understand football is
I'm
different.
And
not
also
a fan
in terms
this
of
football, it's
trebles
different
trebles a long
It was
time.
different for everyone.
99, bro. So
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
Nah,
It was
I don't
hard
like
for
that.
everybody.
We
to
don't
win.
know though.
Yeah, 10 years.
Until
No,
you
I
put
was
players
watching
there
it.
against players
It took
there.
us
No, no.
It took
It's
10
different.
years.
The finances were different. The systems were different. The way that not the system like that. The clubs.
No,
Like,
you're
infrastructure
right,
were
but
different.
I just think with that, it's like
How long would it take Pep to do? He's asking. Like, do you
To
reckon
do
Pep?
what?
Do you reckon Pep could do a treble? Like,
Pep
Hold
already
on.
did this.
no,
did it
no,
with
the
Barcelona.
champion. No, we're talking about City. So we're talking about Champions League, Premier League, and the domestic.
so. Like I said, same way Klopp was 2 games away. City with 3 games away.
No, but do you reckon he can do it in the next couple of
Can
years?
Pep do right? Can Pep do a domestic?
No,
can
no,
Pep-
yeah,
hold
yeah.
on,
I get
hold
the
on.
question
Can
now.
Pep
Yeah,
do a treble? Yeah.
Yeah, he probably
As in,
can.
and you mean not a treble? You mean a treble
three people do a
including
treble,
the
yeah.
Champions League? Yeah. You can. You ultimately, in my opinion, you need to shorten that question. It's can Pep win a Champions League with Man City? Because if Pep can win a Champions League with Man City, then the answer 1,000,000% is he can do a treble because he can win a league with fucking City.
Does it not go to show them
He
how
can
hard?
win cups
Does it
with
not
City.
go to show that how hard the Champions League is?
Yes,
actually
bro.
to win?
Thank you. I love someone who's actually willing.
Because
I
you know what it is? Because I get it. Ferguson only won his massive stint in
12
the Premier League.
years.
No,
to
but
win
no,
the- to win the Champions
he only done it twice. He's done it overall 3
And
times.
it took him 12 years. Pep's been managing City for what, 6?
6 years.
But he should have won it by now 4
So
times.
Ferguson
apparently.
won it.
7 years.
So 7 years. He should have
Yeah.
won the Champions League 4 times by now, reportedly.
Yeah.
But it took Fergie 12 years. Make it make sense. And I will tell you that in my lifetime, Fergie, however much I hate the fucking brandy drinking wanker, right?
Well, you have to
Red-nosed
trigger
cunt.
him, you have to trigger
Red-nosed
him as well.
cunt. Sorry. He is like the best manager I've seen in my lifetime. Like, yes, football's changed, of course, but his dominance was insane.
And it's
The way he
his
kept it going.
adaptation.
The way he kept the
Remember,
team.
he had to adapt from the 80s, then the 90s, the way that went
Yes.
on, then the 2000s with all the fucking sports science, all that shit, and then
Yeah,
the last
real
little
talk.
bit.
Real talk.
We're
He
not gonna
made
be
Phil
dominant.
Jones. Phil Jones fucking won the
Question for
Premier League.
Mo:
with
when
it.
is Inter gonna be dominant in Europe?
Hey, Ravi, hey, you don't know this, Ravi, yeah?
I
And
love
their owner's getting sued right now. It ain't happening anytime soon.
We have nothing, bro, going for it.
China was getting sued, bro.
I have nothing going for
You have
us.
got Chinese owners, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so so he's apparently they're not allowed out. So in China, they're not allowed outside investment now.
Yes.
That is gonna really fuck them.
Yeah, I've heard
you
that.
might have to sell.
Yeah,
you
we have
you
to
might get new owners.
we might get new owners, but
Wait,
So might they,
Whoa,
apparently.
wait,
Amazon, Apple,
wait, no.
Qatar,
Someone that was
Dubai.
interested in you, believe it or not, was
Aliens are gonna fucking
Yeah,
buy
but
them.
the-
Aliens are gonna buy them.
so an outside source that was interested in Inter Milan, believe it or not, was actually Jim Ratcliffe.
Well, do you want to?
and then, yes, please. I don't know. We heard a lot about the Saudi people coming in to buy it and actually
Oh,
make
they're
it
buying
join
it
with
with
Newcastle.
Dubai.
Yeah.
Make it join with Newcastle, the same group as Newcastle. But the problem is the Italian league is so bad that it doesn't
But then
generate
you can
any
use-
money.
But it's
It
not.
doesn't
Yeah, but
generate
remember,
any-
the Saudis don't care about it. The Saudiman guys and all them geezers there, they don't care about money, bro.
Yeah, but the league is
But
dead.
they could. That's the whole point of where you can
League
assert.
is dead.
Where you can assert your dominance, like, and make them a force.
Yeah, exactly.
If you can assert your dominance, make them a force, and then in Europe, like, okay, let's do something in Europe. Then if you can't do that in the league because we're winning all the time, then why not?
But anyway,
You would love you would love an Arab, innit?
I'm an Arab. I would
No,
love
you-
an Arab for sure. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Listen, people.
Like the video.
We're still going. Make sure to hit that like button for us. Subscribe if you haven't. It's not. Okay. Subscribe.
What?
I don't know why it's not.
No, I know why. I know why.
Why?
I know why. We'll talk about
Yeah,
it.
but anyway, people. I know there's a lot of questions. To be honest.
Now we can go through their questions. Listen, we can go. I don't know how long we've been going. I don't know if you guys
Hour,
want to
20
stop.
minutes.
Oh, we've been going a while. That shows the Premier League's been missing, man.
Yeah.
It's up to you. We can. I mean, tomorrow night are we going again?
Yeah,
I
of
don't know.
course.
Oh, we can. Yeah,
I'm,
absolutely.
but I'm. You know what?
Tomorrow night there's the game. The third
You
game.
guys
and
are
then we
watching,
can go
so
after.
No,
can
that's
I
not
just?
tomorrow,
Sorry,
that's
can I just
Sunday.
take this
No,
moment?
tomorrow is the third Morocco Croatia.
I'm
Can I-
watching that shit.
Sorry, can I just have
I
the?
want Morocco to
Can,
win.
can I just have the screen quick, please?
That's your screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's camp.
The Daps camp. So people, I just want to say this real quick. Firstly, smash the like and subscribe down below. She
If
wants
not,
me
you're
to do that.
bastards.
It's your camera now.
Yeah, no, she wants. I was looking up there. She wants me to do that. But
She?
my daughter. I just want to say, although she's upstairs sleeping, hopefully, a happy 7th birthday to my daughter. I'm going to show her this tomorrow because she loves YouTube. So happy birthday, and Mo. That was a lovely touch earlier playing the music to her. So thank you. Oh, you want a spud as well? Okay. But yeah, happy birthday, Kiana. 7 years, 7 best years of my life. Yeah. Anyway, so tomorrow we can talk. You guys going to watch the game? Yeah.
No. I'll probably watch my ending. No, don't you dare say watch alongs. I'll kill you.
So about watch-alongs, we're not doing any World Cup watch-alongs. To be honest,
I'm done with that.
we
shit.
might
I'm
not
done
do
Harry Potter
watch-alongs again.
How do I change
But
this?
what do you need? What do you need?
I just want
What do you need?
I don't know what I'm pressing to do.
Yes. Tell me what do you need. There you go.
There we go. Perfect.
So
Got embarrassed.
we're not.
Got a little bit shy, didn't
No, it's just we're all talking now, so it's not.
Well, I'm
about
not
me.
sure if we're gonna do watch-alongs again, but we are thinking about doing a special thing for the watch-along. Not.
I can tell you
I
for
wanna do
free.
watch-alongs, yeah.
I'm not thinking about that shit.
I love
I'm
watch-alongs.
not thinking about watch alongs. Fuck
I
watch-alongs.
love watch-alongs. I love
Do you know what?
commentating
Do you know
on
what?
games.
You like watch-alongs. You like commentating. Me personally, I like sitting with my mates
I like
getting
good
waves
retention.
and watching. But no, real talk. So I like sitting watching the game with my friends. I'd rather be at the game if it's City. So I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
watch-alongs like that. But I'm with Cass. I like retention.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
We all
I
like
want our
retention.
fucking retention
So
back.
let's see who's saying happy birthday to the happy
Yeah, bring
birthday
out
from
Paul
Box
Tierney,
Gunners.
Yeah, bring on that Paul Tierney one, man.
Sir Alex teams.
Lost to possibly the greatest team ever in Barca, and,
Yeah.
and everyone else surrounding at that point.
Yeah, bro, I can't look. I
Bro,
hate
it's-
the guy, but I can't. It's
Bro, it's
undeniable.
mad, it's like-
undeniable. You can't.
More-
Anyone
more-
that tries to.
more
I mean,
systems
bro.
and everything, no.
Sorry. I was more bothered about my club back then, but did Arsenal fans actually ever try and have a Wenger-Fergie conversation?
Oh yeah,
Oh, back then? Yeah, back then, yeah.
absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh my
I
God.
think the Pep Klopp one's mad,
See-
but that is fucking
See in
insane.
school,
That is insane.
So during secondary school, even primary school as well, yeah, it was always Man United versus Arsenal fans. When you done a thing like football, so if you had a team v team at football, yeah, it was always Man United fans versus Arsenal fans, and then the rest will just pick.
Hey, thank you everybody for
Thank
the
you,
birthday.
thank you. And listen, she loves YouTube, so she will appreciate this. She will go through it all. She'll watch it all. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't mind if it was the winter, if it's somewhere like Switzerland or something like that. I would be all over it.
What?
If there's a World Cup in the winter
Hold on.
in Switzerland, bro.
Well, bro, it'd be fucked.
Yeah, but it would have happened.
No,
What is
bro.
this?
Yeah, but we all knew that. No,
It's
the
freezing.
thing-
Every game would be
No,
cool.
no, no.
And
'cause
then
new-
what are the fans gonna
No,
do?
wait,
Like,
wait,
how's he gonna walk?
No, because in new technology nowadays with
No,
stages, everything,
Switzerland
you
is
can
a
have
wealthy
you can.
country, but they ain't got the money like the Qatar lot, bro.
I mean,
There's wealthy and they're like,
No, I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Different
I'm
level.
thinking of a winter World Cup somewhere where it's going to be winter and it's going to feel like winter.
I mean,
snow
do
and
you know what?
shit.
I'm going to be 100 on this new Club World Cup thing.
I don't like in the winter
No,
though.
before
It
you
fucks
go,
up everything.
this is the comment. This is Arsenal.
What was it? Arsenal have.
Over double Chelsea.
See, leagues, if there was a table, Arsenal deserve it. Wait, it's a problem where
Sorry, if there was a table, Arsenal deserve it way more. Look, I hear you, but I do you know what? There's one thing that I always say, yeah, and this is me taking my City hat off because I'm aware of our club's
Well,
history,
you
yeah.
sent one.
Yeah, I'm aware of my club's history, but I think something that would be really, really good is, could you imagine, yeah, if he's here with me for a little while longer, to be fair, but if each trophy picked up points, right? So you say the Champions League is worth 15 points, yeah? You'd probably then say, what, the Premier League is worth 12, Europa League's worth 10, FA Cup's worth 8, Carabao's worth 6,
You know what Champions League
Audi
is?
Cup is worth 1,
How much is Champions League? You said
15. Then Premier League 12, Europa League 10, something like that. I'm just...
You're
this
making
is-
a system.
well,
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead with
I
it.
really don't know.
So
but,
go ahead with
but
it.
then to go, right, boom, and actually see a table like that, based on it, yeah, based on actually which one's worth most. Because I'll be honest, to me, I love the Premier League, but I do respect that the Champions League is the ultimate trophy that people like. And even, you know what, you've got the Club World Cup, you've got the fucking... There's a lot of trophies, and if you put them all out there, Championship, what's that worth? 2 points? I don't know. Right, what's that?
Yeah. Thank you, Bailey, for the follow up.
Yeah, we're trying, man.
Yeah.
We're trying.
Uh,
But yeah, look, I'm not knocking Arsenal. Well, I am actually. I can't wait to fuck all you man up that are talking about. Like, I can't wait to.
I know,
It's-
do you think they're gonna be
Well,
the most annoying fans if they win the
They're
Champions League?
winning it, bro.
They're
Champions League.
If
Bro,
Man
they're
City
winning
win
it.
Champions League, are we gonna start hating
No,
Man City
bro.
fans?
No, because
You
we'll go. Thank you. Now,
You just said you didn't.
Bro,
I don't
listen.
know, what do you mean? I don't
Steel vouch
Like
for
they're
this.
not as annoying as.
Yeah,
Mo,
because
Steel,
it's like
Mo,
500 of them.
Mo,
Go
Mo,
ahead.
Steel vouch for this, yeah. And a lot of other City fans kind of agree, I believe, not the Twitter lot. I've said I would love to win the like the only reason I want to win the Champions League is losing it to another English team hurt, yeah. The fact that we have fucking random fans rocking up, yeah, with a fucking inflatable, right, it's irritating, yeah. I just want one to go shut the fuck up, and I'll be like, I don't even care if we're in it anymore. I just want to continue dominance. I don't know that many fucking Spanish, bro. I don't. Do you know what I mean? I don't care that much about the Champions League. We won't be. We want to win the Champions League just so that people can't talk about the Champions League to us anymore. Not so we can shove it up in people's faces. No, Arsenal fans, how they have got away with not getting the stick about the Champions League, I do not know.
Can I just big up? I think Luca AFC.
Yes, he's new.
you
He's
are
fresh. I was on my
a
live.
new
earlier.
subscriber.
Yes.
Thank you so
No,
much.
Luke has been around for
No,
a minute.
no, bro.
No man.
He might have been. He wasn't subbed. He was on my live earlier, subbed, and he's from Bedfordshire, so he's from round
Yeah,
these ways.
thank
as well,
you,
so.
Luca, for being a. You are on 6K nearly. Thank you,
Yeah,
Luca.
man, I reckon.
Thank you so much. Thank you, appreciate it. Anyway, I'm sorry to cut
No,
you
no,
off. I
no,
just
no,
want
no.
to make
You
a
know,
note.
always cut me off for the community. But yeah, there's so much to talk on. Like that, we probably do
Can we
need to
save
talk
some for
tomorrow.
tomorrow?
Yeah, save a lot for tomorrow.
Yes.
Talking about
Okay,
and also just quickly as well. I'm putting this out there. We are going to be back to doing regular shows daily. Yeah, Rivals Not Virals will be back. Chronicles will be back. All that good stuff will be back.
Members,
Shows every day. The
members.
members' call-ins will be back. Members, we have not forgot you, and we're going to look after you extra specially because we owe you. Also, Monday I start back on
Tuesday.
Battle of the North with Matisse,
Oh.
Hassan, and Flawless. Tuesday, Big Six Extra starts back. So the Premier League is coming back, and we've missed it. The fact that even Mo, you've missed it, tells me how invested you are in the Premier League now. So yeah, man, just people keep smashing those likes, keep tuning in. Cass, anything to say?
No, just like the damn video.
Like the video, guys. Subscribe if you haven't, and
Have a good weekend.
have a great weekend. And we'll.
Hold on. Predictions: Morocco v Croatia.
I don't know who's gonna play. To be honest, I
Prediction.
want Morocco to win. Prediction for the final: I expect 2-1 France.
Expect or want?
I want and I predict 2-1 France.
Cass.
Yeah, fuck Croatia, man.
No. Yeah. So final.
Prediction and want.
1-1, and then Argentina will win 2-0.
The predictions. And what do you want?
Oh,
He wants Argentina.
You want Argentina?
Yeah, he wants Martinez to win it more than Varane.
What about you? You don't care.
Oh, I care, bro. Argentina all fucking day.
Okay.
I want Argentina 2-0.
Alvarez 2.
Alvarez first, Messi second.
Okay. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. We love you. We appreciate you, and we'll see you.
Have a
tomorrow.
good weekend. Stay safe.